Did you really have to put this much restraints on me, sir?
Well, see, you've killed quite a few cops, so I guess so. Yeah, it is necessary.
Oh no, man. I'm afraid I'm gonna run my mouth or something. I'm scared of these kind of things.
I don't know.
So much I've done, I don't want to admit to it.
You can talk to me about it.
I shouldn't say anything to you, man. It wouldn't be good.
Hey, you can always talk to me.
I know. You've always been a friend to me, Miller.
So I try to be nice.
Maybe this is the right course of action for me.
I mean, justice will be served. Whether we all like it or not, justice will be served.
You know, I've disrespected cops. And this is all past stuff. Just saying, it's you know, I've robbed stores before. You know.
I know.
I gave cops disrespect.
That's how I first met you,
man.
Remember when you robbed a store? That's how I first met you.
The first time I met you, man, I killed someone.
No. Oh, yeah. Shit, sorry.
Wait, that was the first time I met Mitch, too. He only wanted me to be honest with him, man, and I lied to his face.
Oh, you did?
I know he always believed in me to do better, but I failed him.
Well, that's not too good.
No, it's not, man, and I don't know what's gonna happen now. I know this. I've never been through this process. I never should have I never should have said anything. It got me into this mess. I don't know if I can go in there.
Oh, you can do it. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Alright. Good. Okay, buddy, watch out. Watch your head for me. There. Oh. Shoulder.
Alright. Let me try.
There we go.
Come on, Rander.
Alright.
Oh, man. I've been here in so long. It's been like a couple years.
Well, you know what? The only thing I hear is that it's always going to be back.
I don't have a key. Well, when you...
Yep. Have you talked to the government about getting these keys for us yet?
Yeah, I know. Been trying to talk to them, but they're just working on it. Apparently, they're not giving us a copy of it. While they said.
What's going on, G?
Cell is taken.
Don't drop the soap or I'ma fuck you up. Nah.
Alrighty, sir.
Are we going in that room?
Oh boy, that's a lot of people for one room. Okay.
Wait for David Rander. We're busy with something, Miller.
All right, I'll take
Holy shit, we got so many cops down here. What the fuck?
Holy crap.
Holy crap, I don't like it in here already.
Watch this. Oh. We're underground. Okay. 2 levels underground.
God. You must feel nice and safe.
It's so cold down here.
Alright, make sure you lock the door behind me, guys.
Oh. Yep. Okay.
Alright, you got the door.
Alright, I'm gonna cuff you through these chairs. Alright, that's gonna be 1. Alright, and the other hand. 2. Beautiful. Alright, thanks, Portia. Yeah, just keep an eye out on him.
I don't want to be cuffed to these chairs, man.
Oh, you're gonna sit there quietly. Remember,
You want to stay around?
you Alright, so, awesome.
Alright, I'll head with you. See if I can get a shotgun.
Where's my lawyer?
I don't want to be here. Don't worry. Calm down. I'm not gonna ask you any questions. Hey, relax. Relax. Why are you nervous? Just breathe. Relax.
I wasn't
Use your
ready. I
mind.
wasn't ready for this today.
Well, see, I mean, I hope you expected it, right? It's gonna come now or later. So, just go through it. Answer your questions. Answer their questions honestly, and you should be fine.
There you go, Jenkins.
It's alright. You'll be fine. Relax.
Miller, can I
Is this
be
the
in here
cop,
for this?
alleged cop killer?
Yeah.
Fucking German motherfucker!
Jeez, don't break the law, man.
That's gonna be your head.
Davidson. Oh. Hey!
Sorry.
You killed his best friend. Just so you know.
I'm not a lawyer.
Hey, Jenkins, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's go. I know. Come on.
Unlock the door. Oh, okay.
We'll be fine.
Do you need me in here with you, or you got it from here, Miller?
No, I got it. Actually, let's go ahead and have a few units out of here. That's a lot of cops.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to show my aggression towards him. Little punk.
Yeah, just keep. Let's have Jones
Punk.
here and the marshal.
Alright, can I put the shotgun back? Alright.
Alright, you got it, Miller.
How's it?
Stupid punk.
Door locked. Hello?
Who did he kill?
No, it's unlocked. Here, I'm gonna lock it for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Locked.
Hey, cutie.
Hey, no flirting.
Hey, listen.
Oh, let me unlock this door. What are you doing? Go to your job.
lips-
Stop flirting with the
my
goddamn
lips are
deputy.
Hey, I was saying he looks good. Come on, those pants. Oh.
Do you feel okay, Deputy Jones?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Never mind.
Sorry, I was
He's
out,
not aware
I
of
was
it.
out ahead.
Yeah. So let's just say somebody was looking at your pants and all that kind of cool stuff.
I was complimenting your outfit. I like it.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that.
No problem, dude.
Wow, look at Adam's looking all fancy.
Let me
Yeah, I
fix
had to
up
school
your tie real
lawyer.
fast. Hold on. Alright.
I almost didn't recognize you, sir. Not in
Thank you.
that beautiful uniform.
Yeah, I don't like these uniforms. I don't like
What?
the business clothes. I like being on
Who
the
does?
street.
Who does?
We
Alright.
need to,
He's all yours.
alright, I want to see if the lawyer is finished. Are you finished, Mr. Chapin, or you need a little more time, hon?
I'm not even sure what's going on right now with them. Just walked in here.
Alright. Do you need to have a few more moments to with your client, or would you or do
You
wanna
like
go
just
ahead and
walked
get
in
started?
here.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and give you 5 minutes starting now, and to discuss whatever it is that y'all like to discuss, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this interrogator started. Okay?
All right.
You all good?
No, I'm not doing that well, man.
How's your day been, man?
sit down.
What are you doing?
Sitting down.
It's not showing for me that you're sitting down.
Okay. Alright. So, obviously, there's going to be your statement, asking questions. That's Maggie out there. She's going to be asking questions. She's the assistant district attorney. So, just remember, your rights. You have the right to not answer a question if you do not feel like doing so.
Yeah, man. This whole I didn't even know this whole thing was gonna happen today. This is really scary for me.
Yeah, I understand. It's just the formal process. Friday will be the trial. I do not know if you've been informed of that.
Friday?
But that's when it's gonna happen. Yep, Friday.
Oh God, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as your lawyer, I know what evidence they have. I know what you told them. So it's gonna be my recommendation that we take a plea deal of some sort, plead guilty.
I might just have to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. But we can keep that between us because I'm just whispering right now. So.
I'm keeping it down too, but
okay.
I've been really. I've had a very rough life, man. Maybe with whatever happens, good or bad, it's for the right reasons.
Mhm.
I've been.
All right.
I've been homeless several times. I've lived in the PD. I've given several officers disrespect. I never listened to them. Even including Mitch, I didn't ever take the mask off when he told me to. I did things I never should have done, and I feel really bad about it. I've been to prison more times than anyone.
Okay.
And for the many killings I've done behind people's backs, like to have an officer come up to me and tell me what I've done, I couldn't lie.
Yeah. Well, just keep in mind, if you're saying that you've been to prison more times than anyone, then they're going to use that to their advantage.
And maybe I shouldn't tell them that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
I mean, it's on.
Right, so that being said,
it's on my record.
Do
so
you think you're ready to proceed?
Better not say it, but yeah, I think I'm ready.
Good.
Oh wait, are you guys ready?
Yep, we're ready.
I'm ready, sir.
Okay, I'll go get it.
88. It seems like they're ready.
My PAN card to unlock it. I got it.
All right.
Yeah,
give me
they're
just
ready.
a moment.
Already locked. Okay. Now I locked it. There we go.
All right, you can have a seat, if Mr. Rander and Mr. Chapin, if you like.
If this chair was able to move, but he's kind of stuck there.
You can have a seat on. I mean, if we need to go to another room, we can do that. But
I mean, I could try to see if I could.
Yeah, just kind of creep up on it and try to sit down.
I guess that works.
Yeah, that'll be fine, I guess. All right. So, Mr. Rander, it seems that you have quite a history with the law enforcement. It seems that you have quite the record. I mean, you've been arrested for attempted robbery, murdering officers. You know, we tried to make you a deal at one point with the DA's office, and you didn't even follow the confines of that deal. You've been charged with disorderly conduct, 4 counts of grand theft auto, fleeing and eluding, disobeying a lawful order, and a few other charges like stealing cars and on and on. Now, it has come to my understanding that you have confessed to the murder of more officers than the ones that you've been charged with. Not only that, you were boasted in the parking lot of Legion Square that you had killed any other officers. Now, what I'd like to do today is give you a moment to explain yourself, and then I'm going to go ahead on and ask you a few questions, if that's all right with Mr. Chapin there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Mr. Rander, would you like to take a moment and tell me your side of the story?
I can tell you as much as I remember. You know,
well, that's fine, because I got some questions for you too, but I'd like to have a statement from you.
It's been so many years. I've been locked up for a really long time, and you know, just getting to get back out on the street is, you know, for at least a day is more than enough, you know. But I've been in a lot of bad situations before. This not being the first one. I've been told to kill. I've wanted to kill because I thought people that they were. I wish I had the life they had. It was not fair. I never had fair chances.
Can you tell me about some of these killings?
Those killings did happen. I had it out for officers.
So, let me ask you something, Mr. Rand.
All right.
Let me ask you this. Did you commit a robbery at the Union Suppository, stabbing 2 officers that were only doing their job, trying to uphold the law?
Yeah.
David, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
Yeah, I did.
And did you premeditate the action of attacking officers and stabbing them to death at the Mission Row Police Department? Mr. Rander? Mr. Rander, can you answer the question? Mr. Rander, your cooperation will go a long way in the way that we proceed in this trial. So can you please answer the question? Did you premeditate the action of attacking officers, 5 officers, in the Mission Row Police Department, stabbing them and killing them to death? Please answer the question.
Yes, I did.
And can you describe to me what went through your mind before you decided to come on down here and stab officers just trying to do their job?
David, you don't have to answer that. Maggie, there's no need to make my client an emotional wreck here right now.
I agree, but I would like Mr. Rander to answer the question.
I can't answer that question right now.
Alrighty. Can you tell me if you had attacked or stabbed or murdered any other persons that we have not known about or that you have not confessed about thus far?
I have.
David, remember, you do not have to say anything to incriminate yourself.
You have. Your counselor is absolutely correctly telling you that you do not have to answer to incriminate yourself. But I'd like to know. Can you tell me, Mr. Rander, who are these other people that you say you killed?
I had an incident with. I had an incident with my I had an incident with my wife.
Yes. Please describe for us this incident.
Her name was Betty Rander. We got married in the same year. A couple months ago. I wanted to take her out to do something fun. A little robbery down at the 24/7. And when we did, she
He's gonna get the death penalty.
She called me a bitch. She failed to
do next?
She failed to do her part in the robbery. I just wanted to show her how to do it, and she didn't do it right. And right there and then in front of officers, I told her we're fucking done. I told her we're done. She refused to leave. So I took the weapon out. I stabbed her to death.
So what you're telling me, Mr. Rander, is out of frustration of your wife not doing what you wanted her to do, you took her life right there in that convenience store.
She failed me. I didn't want to see her again.
Okay, Mr. Rander. Was there any other incidences where you had to take someone else's life, suck the life right out of them with this dagger of yours? Or any other weapon for that matter?
I've always had my lucky dagger. I've always treated it well. At first I never wanted to use it to kill. When I was little, when I was around age 12, I was given, I always wanted a dagger for my birthday. My parents got it for me. And their names were Melissa and Bob Rander. And when they got me the dagger,
Now,
I just kept it in a safe place. I used to take it on hiking trails. I used to do all good things with it until one day my when my parents kicked me out, they told me I gotta find a new life. I have to do things on my own now, and I didn't have any money. I didn't have anywhere to stay. And the fact that I'd always watch people doing things that I never got to do, I'd use my dagger for bad things. I'd want to take the life that they had. Law enforcement or not, no matter who it was. I didn't find it fair.
Now, do you know any other people, names, places, dates, anything like that of anyone else that you may have taken the life of someone? And could you take us to the bodies if you can name them? Pardon me, I got the leg cramp.
I could.
Can you please do so then? Can you give me possibly names and dates of people that you may have buried or otherwise disposed of, that maybe we can go and find them and help them go back to their family and give their family a peace of mind?
If only I still had a family. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. They're dead. When they kicked me out, I went back there and I stabbed them to death.
Your parents.
I killed them both.
Your parents.
My parents. Because they kicked me out.
Mr. Rander, are you aware that these actions will bring consequences to you?
I need a minute.
Counselor, take a minute with your client and inform him what this actually is, because I don't know if he understands, but I'm going to step outside for a moment. I got to stretch my legs, and I'm going to let you speak to your client.
Alright, thank you. Alright, David. You know, those questions were tough, but you didn't have to answer all those. I don't know if you understood that or not, but
I did.
You certainly didn't have to understand the, yeah.
I did, man, I did, but...
If I were you,
I was so pressured.
If you are going to do anything that's incriminating like that, I would not do it. I would just say you cannot answer it. Given the fact that you have now confessed to more, and you're indefinitely going to be getting more charges...
I'm afraid of that.
We can do negotiations and request that in exchange for the information on the people you've just described, we could get some sentence reductions.
Some sentence reductions?
But, yes, in exchange for the information that they're requesting, because we've just dug this hole even deeper. But as speaking as your counselor, I advise you not to say anything else incriminating. If I hear any more questions that are requesting or will hint at incrimination, I'll just, I'll say that you don't have to answer that, and I would advise that you don't answer them.
I can try.
Are you guys ready? Or
can I have another minute?
That's fine.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm scared to go on. It's like
So,
everything they're telling me.
I understand.
It's all true.
Alright.
How can I lie?
So,
But
like I said,
I've only been told to tell the truth. To be honest, it's the same thing the officers told me because it goes a long way. But how's it supposed to go a long way with me this time?
here's the thing. If you do not want to answer anything, you're not lying. You're not lying about anything.
I feel like I shouldn't lie. I've kept so many secrets.
You're not lying though. You're not lying. You're just not going to answer if that is what you choose to do. It's not lying. You're not telling anything false. You're just simply declining to answer a question, and that is your right to do so.
I could try.
That's what I advise that you do. Now, in terms of the information that she just gathered, she's definitely going to use that on you. So, like I said, I advise that we work out an exchange for that information because it's going to be requested.
I'm afraid that if we go on, I'm gonna keep saying truth. I'm not gonna stop myself.
I'm gonna switch that around because these questions aren't relevant to the case, and it's badgering at this point. So we need to get to the relevant information of this case instead of trying to making you an emotional wreck.
Everything's emotional in my life, even if it has to do with this. Case or no case, it has to do with it in some way.
Alright, are you ready to proceed?
Just know, Chapman, whatever that we go through at this point forward, man. I can only say what I can say. I have trouble stopping myself. I have trouble doing many things. It's part of the way I was raised, and it's the best I could do.
We have options here for this case because we can plead the insanity case.
I've had many problems.
Ready to proceed?
I've had many problems growing up. Even know where I used to live?
Where?
I had to live in someone's backyard.
Oh my god.
The dagger was all I had. Now they have it.
Shouldn't have been like that. Shouldn't have been like that.
None of this could have been this way. I'm afraid what's next. I'm afraid for my court date.
I understand.
I don't want to have to go to court.
We'll work through it. Okay.
All right.
Proceed with this, or do you need
I think I can answer more questions now.
Okay. Okay, we're ready to proceed.
Counselor, are we ready or you need more time?
Yep, we're ready.
Alright. Alright, Mr. Rander. So what we've talked about is we've talked about your mother, your father, and your wife. Now, you say you killed your wife in front of police officers?
I didn't. They ran away.
Oh, I see. How about your mother and father? Can you tell me where you buried them?
Just love these questions are just badgering my client. They're making an emotional wreck, and quite frankly, they're not really relevant to the charges right now.
I disagree, Counselor. They are extremely relative to the charges. However, if you feel that your client doesn't isn't able to answer any more questions, I mean, we can certainly have him go back to the penitentiary with all of his friends and the prison guards that are going to keep him company. I mean, you know, he is innocent until proven guilty, but he still needs to be remanded until court on Friday. So,
Look at him
I
over
mean,
there.
if your
Look at
client,
him. He can't even keep it together right now. We haven't even gotten to the questions about the cop killings.
well, you know, that's where we are about to go to next. You know, right now, what we'd like to do is we just like to nail down what's in his head. You know, we want to make sure that we don't miss a beat. You know, the justice is blind, so you know, we want to cover all the bases here, counselor, and you can certainly understand that.
I can, and I think that we can all agree here that the purpose of the justice system is not to make its defendants emotional wrecks. I mean, look at him over here. He's crying. These questions, they've made him very, very upset.
Well, I understand his state of being, but you know, we have a trial to commit here, counselor, and we need to get to the bottom of these things.
We do have a trial to commit here, but questions about his childhood are, quite frankly, not really what we're here to do. We've spent a very large amount of time discussing this, and look where he's at now.
You know, I really wasn't the one that brought up the death of his parents. He's the one that did that. I just explored it. But I accept your objection, and we can move on to the officers that were stabbed here in MRPD. So, Mr. Rander,
Okay.
can you tell me the names of the officers that you stabbed here in the MRPD, and possibly even explain to me why you did such a thing?
Yeah, it was quite a few.
Yeah. Do you remember how many it was?
For,
Are you thirsty, Mr. Rander? Can we get this man some water?
Hey, Toria, could you grab
Yeah.
a cup of water for? Thank you so much.
Sure.
We got a glass of water
Miss-
for you, sir.
it's what I need.
So, Mr. Rander, can you answer the question?
Yeah, yes, I can.
I'm waiting, Mr. Rander.
There were 4 of them that didn't make it.
So, you were saying that you viciously stabbed 4 police officers in the Mission Road Police Department that night in question, and 4 of those officers did not make it. Is that what you're telling me, Mr. Rander?
4 of those officers are gone. You'll never find the bodies. Never.
Now, would
Okay,
you
David.
I'll never tell.
would you be willing to tell us where the bodies are, Mr. Rander?
No. I won't tell
Did
you.
you know, Mr. Rander, that we have your dagger, and we ran forensic testing on that dagger, and we actually have a couple names of the officers involved.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
Did you know that? Did you know that one of these officers had a wife? and 3 children. And that's a wife and 3 children. They'll never see the officer again. Did you know that, Mr. Rander?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that one of those officers' name was Officer Jake Mason?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not admitting to any names. I won't tell you.
Did you keep souvenirs, Mr. Rander? Because you know, every serial
Trying to
murder
pin the
keeps
serial killer charge.
souvenirs.
I know who I killed. I'm not telling.
Alright, Miss Love, there's no need for these. Just making a wreck right now.
Sir,
All
just
right.
calm down. Do me a favor, take a seat for us.
Alright, Mr. Rander. I think I've got a clear picture of what's going on here. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the great state of San Andreas before I send you back to the prison?
I don't want to go back there.
Then, you know, I suggest, Mr. Rander, for a little bit longer of a reprieve, you go ahead and you talk a little bit more about the things that you've done, and you tell us where the bodies are. You tell us if you had souvenirs. Can you tell us if you had souvenirs from the people that you've killed, Mr. Rander?
David, you don't need to answer that.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you where those are.
So, what you're telling me, Mr. Rander, is that you have them. You're just not telling me where you have them.
You won't find evidence of it anywhere. Never.
Well, Mr. Rander, thank you for your statement and for all the information that you've given us. Now, again, I'll tell you now, Mr. Rander, you're going back to the penitentiary.
I'll tell you that all those 4 officers, including anybody else that was hurt by me, they deserved it. They deserved to die.
Now, how about the local officers, Mr. Rander?
What about them?
Can you tell me how many of those you've taken the life from? How many local officers have you killed,
How
Mr. Rander?
How many do you think?
I don't know, Mr. Rander. You tell me. I know that you've been arrested for this before. You tell me.
David, you don't need to answer that. Miss Love, you already have the charges. You and I both know. We know the count.
Well, you clearly know because you're saying something. Why don't you tell me?
I don't know, Mr. Rander. I was just told by your attorney to leave it alone. I guess we'll just have to look into it. Unless you want to ask your attorney to let me know.
I don't know if I should answer this or not.
Maybe you should consult your attorney.
You don't have to.
All I'm gonna say is there was more than one. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
David, if you feel like at any time you need these questions in, you can do so.
Do you think these questions should end, Mr. Rander?
What about these questions?
Do you think they should end, Mr. Rander? Do you think the question of your life should end right now? I mean, because these questions are really about your life now, aren't they?
Pretty relevant. You don't even know what I've been through.
They are relevant. I'd like to know what you've been through, Mr. Rander. I'd like to hear the whole story.
Pain, suffering, revenge. If I sum it up in a couple words for you.
suffering, and revenge. And you feel like you ought to take revenge on these fine officers.
Law enforcement gave me nothing but trouble for anything I've ever done.
I see. Mr. Rander, I appreciate you coming down today. And Mr. Rander, I wish you the very best. And I do hope that you are treated well in your current circumstances. Mr. Shape, Counselor, I appreciate you coming up here and representing your client and speaking zealously in his favor. And I will be forwarding you all of the evidence that is going to be presented against this young man right here. And we will talk to you in court. If you need to contact my office, you can contact my assistant.
Not taking me back there! No!
Well,
no!
It doesn't seem like you got much more to say. If you got more to say, we'll sit down and talk a little bit longer. It's up to you, Mr. Rander. You have a nice day.
Sir, at this point in time, you are already under arrest. I'm not going to read your rights. Do you still wish to continue this interrogation? Or do you want to go back to the penitentiary?
I want to be let go!
Alrighty, sir, at this point in time, we're going to be bringing you back to Bolingbrook. Or do you continue out your...
No! I'm not going back there! No!
Sir, you have no bail. You are going to be brought back to the penitentiary. From there, you have your court date at 6 p.m. on Friday.
Oh, hold on.
I want the
You gotta
body
find
cam.
Miller so you can
What?
get the bear
From the whole-
Go!
I need the body cam.
We can use my truck.
Hey, brother!
Hey!
Not armored.
These guys are
Keep it down.
We'll
assholes.
have to do.
Keep it down. Rander.
That's something else.
We're getting out of here,
still
buddy.
got- He's
My
still got
lawyer's
rights.
coming.
Alright,
No,
Chapin.
don't listen to anything they say. These guys are
Chapin,
liars,
flying over here. Alright, I'll
crooks.
talk to you for a minute. So,
Just here to
Alright.
make money.
this guy... Why is Rander here? What's going on?
Do you have the Bearcat still?
Oh, somebody took it
fucking
away.
man.
Trusting this guy. So you might want to give me like 10 minutes. And we can
I can
probably
keep
take
him
him
down
back.
in holding.
Sure, yeah, that'll be awesome. Make sure he's shut. I don't want to
Alright.
hear his voice.
Rendier, at this point in time,
Who
we
are
are
you,
placing you
Mr.
down here.
Massoud?
in
Hi there, I'm
hold
your
cell number
lawyer for
3
today.
Until we get
Alright,
transportation
boss.
back to the
Gonna
Hey,
penitentiary.
can I
out
get
of
you
here,
ID?
right?
You sit
Yeah, I'll
tight
give you my
here.
ID, Chief. Just give me
Hey,
a second.
knock it off. I'm gonna
No!
put you in those cuffs. Knock it off. Hands up.
My ID?
Now you're not. Now you're gonna stay right in those cuffs.
No!
You know how much that hat was, son?
Fuck
Got
your
another
hat!
assault charge.
Get it? Lawyer? Mr. Lawyer? What's your name, dude?
Yeah, I got it. My name's Samuel Chapin.
I'm not taking him out of his
All right.
cuffs. He's staying right at him.
Let's let these officers finish up here, and then I'll go get your charges.
I did nothing wrong. I want you to know that. Guy's a liar. He lies, man. Compulsive liar, bro. I ain't making this up.
And resisting arrest. Alright. I haven't edited that up yet, but I want to get this done as soon as possible, so tell him that I'll be reducing it to 5 months. No fines, and that's about it. 7 plead guilty.
Fucking. What is it? What? What are you doing for me? What'd you even do? Well, if you weren't here, what would my sentence be?
It would have been for 22 months. Now it's all the way down to 5 months. So
that was not a good idea, buddy.
Good. If not, he cannot retain you, and
Not
you'll go for full
whoever's in
time.
first,
So.
don't talk about
Yeah.
No, no. Sounds good, Chief. Okay. How much was that?
Rander,
that hurts
was
my
not a
wallet,
good
man.
idea.
We just take 1,100.
That
really
is
hurts
not
my
gonna look
wallet.
good on your part now.
All right.
Let him do his thing. I think he's having like a panic attack or something in there. Yep. I'll keep an eye on him.
You know, bill me or something.
Not like he can do anything. Nice job. Freaking.
Thought you had to
How about some bread?
bill me.
There we go. All I'm gonna say is punching that guy in the face was not a good idea, buddy.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Shouldn't have
you have a
done
good
that,
one,
dude.
alright?
That's not gonna look good
All
on
right,
you.
Sheriff.
You tell me what
I
a
hope
good
I see you
idea is.
soon.
Oh, I sure hope
Asshole.
I see you too.
I didn't mean to say that, but I mean, if I do
Yeah.
swing,
For those
there might
guys to
be
wrap it
some
up before we continue
words
talking.
exchanged, you know?
Sure.
Okay, good. That's dealt with.
All right. I'll get the.
All I'm
I'll
saying,
pull up
dude,
the
is that
Bearcat and Pete Parks in the back.
Yep.
You know,
Got it. I just need you to unlock it. I don't have a key.
Y'all be careful now.
I mean, it would have looked a bit better for you if you just didn't punch that guy in the face, because now that's just going to
Alright,
look
it's
bad
out.
on your part when you go back to the pen. Oh, sorry, I was just talking to him. Good. Watch out, he tried to fight the other guy. So just
Yeah,
be
I
careful.
figured. Come over here.
Here, I got the door for you.
Thank you.
Yep. Hopefully they didn't tow my car away, because I do not have a way of getting it here at the station.
I'm not.
I
Do
might have
you
to ride
mind?
with you.
I'm not fighting anymore.
You're not fighting anymore?
Alright, I'm just gonna make sure my truck's out there.
You know what? Get on the goddamn
Okay, good.
truck.
My truck is out there. Do you want me to be in the front or the back? Of the line.
Front.
Got it. Are we going into the station tac 2?
Yeah.
Got it. Going out of my head for a minute to switch. Oh. I don't have a key. I need you to unlock it.
You're good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got you too, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
One second, I just got to switch. I'm in the wrong station.
We're going back to the jail now, aren't we?
Yep.
I doubt you want to.
Alright, Rander.
What is it?
Like cake.
Oh!
Want to put him in there?
Alright. Yep, right in there, son.
No.
No.
But can't Miller be
Get out
in
of there.
here?
Get the hell off the driver's seat. What the fuck you doing?
Oh God. I didn't sit here.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Alright,
Sir,
somebody get
you're
him.
just oh my God, man.
Alright, get him
Oh God, what
Alright.
the? Okay. I think someone's gonna have to sit in the
Hop
driver's
his
seat
ass.
first.
Oh Jesus, I'm cuffed.
Damn it, Jones.
Jones,
wait,
look
why is Jones-
look what you've done, Jones. God damn it.
Uh,
Oh. Oh, this isn't right.
Get me away from this criminal.
Fuck you!
wait, why is Jones? Hold on.
What is this, troubleshooting 101?
Sorry, muscle spasm.
God damn it.
Alright, okay, hold on.
Yeah. Thank God.
Okay, can someone please just sit in the driver's seat when I'm put in, please?
I'm trying.
Yeah, I got him.
God damn.
Nah, prisoner. Don't you try nothing funny.
Fucking taco truck.
Hey, calm yourself, boy. Hey, if you don't stop it back there, I'm gonna tase you.
No.
I'll tase you.
You won't do nothing to me.
You keep messing around, I'm gonna tase you. That's what I'm gonna do. Think I'm joking?
There's no way I'm getting out of this, man. Oh! Oh! What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
Are you okay?
What was that?
I think he's good. I think he's good. Alright, Mr. Rander. Looks like you're fine. No gunshots hit you. You need to wake back up. You look like you're feeling kind of woozy. Your lips are pale. I think you're just having a panic attack.
I can't go back. Prison court date. Really? Oh! I really done fucked up now. I hate this interrogation. I hate law enforcement.
What are you doing?
Standing guard.
Go clear the
While they
prison.
clear the prison. Hey.
Clear the prison!
Go clear the prison. We're not moving until you do.
Have the unmarked stay with me.
Hey, Unmarked, could you get up a little bit closer to us? Thank you, sir.
What the hell's going on?
I don't
Well,
know,
we
this
took
is
a
so
lot of
fucking fucked.
shots, man.
No one
People
knows
sit
what
on the
they're
bridge with
doing.
full automatic rifles.
Car behind
and-
us, car behind 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 us.
Sir, leave the area. Leave the area.
I want to go back in here for another 2 days. I just got to walk the earth again. I can't go back now. There's nothing good for lunch in there.
Alright, sit tight for us, sir. We gotta clear this area. I'm gonna go to the SWAT vehicle and get my sniper.
An exhausted prisoner is a compliant prisoner. Can I get a peek down on number 855? Come on! Exercise! Stop walking like that, or I'll call you up for keystering. Think about it, men. You're part of America's best growth industry. Be happy. Inmates on drug charges, you might be in our paid care a little longer.
Sheriff.
Hold on, bud. We gotta make sure you're safe, okay?
I'm really hungry, man. I gotta eat something.
Go ahead.
Do you have bread?
You don't have any food on you?
I don't. The prison's been providing me with my food.
Here, take one of those. That'll help you.
Alright. I'll sit back in the bus.
Stretch your legs, prisoners. We're going 20 a cell tonight. Nice ink on the face there, pal. No shitting in the yard. Hold it for the bucket in your cell. You can hold your special friend's hand, but that's it. Stretch your legs, prisoners. We're going 20 a cell tonight.
Is everything okay?
Alright. Alright, so here's the what's happening. I'm not gonna... Okay, it's out of character. I'm not gonna arrest you, so that way...
yeah, because that'll put me back out of... that'll put me out of prison, so I don't... You know, because I want to be in here
So
when
you're just gonna... You're gonna leave... We're gonna leave you here, you're just gonna leave the city and then get on a different... whatever.
Alright, that's fine. I know it's kind of hard to get inside the actual, like, prison, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, unless I could find a way in there, but... I'll just be here.
Alright, well, yep. Well, you're here. Have fun.
Yeah. Bye, Jones.
Don't forget, you're not able. We're remanded here until Friday, so.
I know, man. They're not. These prison guards don't goddamn let me go.
Have fun.